AM Sports Report brought to you by Buffalo Peak Golf Course. Go out to Union and check it out. I mean, it's not the greatest weather, but you can still probably get a few holes in, you know what I mean? It's not snowing yet, so go out there. We're going to have Dana and Pat Flynn from the hospital on here in the next couple of weeks. They did the breast cancer tournament, and Dana's going to present Pat with a check for, I want to say it's like $3,200 is what it raised this year for mammograms only. And it goes into a fund that gives women who can't afford mammograms at the hospital. It's awesome. And Dana does a tournament every year out there at Buffalo Peak. So go out and support them. They're a great part of this community, Union County. Buffalo Peak Golf Course. Meet me at the Peak. EOU men's basketball kicked off their Florida trip. They had a tough loss yesterday against University of Fort Lauderdale, 72-70. In the second half, we were really playing good, like early on. And then as it got down the stretch, I mean, I don't usually question much things that Kemp does as a coach, but the starters never came back into the game. And I don't know if it's one of those things where it's not a league game, but I think when you're like 3-7, you got to try to win no matter what, in my eyes. And I kind of question that, and I'll talk to him about it, and I'll get an interview with him, and we'll figure out what was going on, because down the stretch, you know, you have your second unit in, and down the stretch, you're down by 2 at the end of the game, and he kept his second unit in. And in my eyes, you want your best guys on the court to try to win a basketball game in that situation. Anyways, they're off until they play today, and then they're off till the 30th when they play the Yotes at home, the 30th of December up at Quinn. I mean, they got to get this season turned around. They were picked to finish a lot better than what they're showing right now as a team, and I have faith in this team. There's a lot of good talent on this basketball team, and if they can come together, they can still make some waves in the CCC this year. All the rest of the EOU athletics are off until after Christmas. The women play on the 30th as well against C of I right here at home, which that's a huge game. You play C of I twice a year, once on the road, once at home, and we want to beat C of I at home. I mean, if we beat the men's team at home, that's locker room video. You know what? It really is. That's what I call it. Like, because that's how big that game of a win that game is. Anyways, LeGrand girls basketball got a win last night at home versus Ridgeview, 43-31. They play again today at 12:30, I believe, up at the high school gym. And it's because it's Christmas break, so they'll host Redmond today, and then they're off till after Christmas. The boys didn't fare as well as the girls. They went to Ridgeview and lost 83-41, and then they turn around and play Redmond on the road today at 1:30. Outside of that, everyone else is off until Christmas break. I mean, is over, and that's, it's just we wait it out, and then they come back and grind after. I mean, like the basketball team up at EOU, they play the 30th, but and the boys basketball team plays in the Christmas Classic over in Baker on the 27th and 28th, and then everybody else is off until after the New Year. So yeah, Morning Sports Report. Brought to you by Buffalo Peak Golf Course. Meet me at the Peak.